Hi everyone. In the previous class, we have seen the importance of English. I have explained to you why English is important to everyone, why we have to learn English, in what ways English are useful, and why English language is considered as an important language that we have seen. And now we are going to share. Uh, I'm going to share with you why English is considered as an international language. English is considered as an international language. Okay, language is important because it is one of the main ways to communicate and interact with other people around us. Language is more important. Only with the help of the language we can communicate and we can interact with each other. And it keeps us in contact with other people. So always and only the English help us to, the language help us to have a contact with the other people. And here English language is an important for the importance of a language because it is international. Though many languages, only with the help of the language we can interact and we can communicate with each other. So though many languages are there, still English is considered as a more important language which help us to interact and communicate, and it is a international language. It is considered as international language because the English language is spoken all over the world. That's the reason it's considered as an international language. And here and has become the more important language to people in many parts of the world. When we look at the all over the world, many parts of the world, this particular English language is used by most of the people. Majority of the people all over the world, in many parts of the world, everyone they speak English, the language, and they try to learn English. And here it is most widely used in communicating around the world. It is used to communicate around the world. All the people they're very much interested, and they all knew very well that since English is a language, is an international language, they come forward with a more interest. They start to learn because English language is considered as an international language. And here, when we look at this picture shows that the whole, all parts of the world, all the countries, everything, it comes under this English. Okay, we cannot just differentiate any part of the country is not interested to speak in English, and they never consider English as a language. They never show any importance to the English language. We cannot say at all. But the whole part of the world, all the different parts of the world, and all the countries in the world, everyone they come forward and they pay more interest to learn English since English is considered as an international language. Also, it is spoken as a first language in many countries. Many of the countries, most of the countries, English is considered as a first language. And remaining some of parts of the country, English is considered language is considered second. For example, in our India, English is considered as the second language, and we all speak the first language, mother tongue. But in most of the countries in the world, they consider English language as a first language. And English is playing a major role in many sections like education. So when we look at the many places, it plays a major role in education, and it is official language in 83 countries and is widely spoken in 55 other countries. Okay, English language, it is considered as an official language. It's not a common language. It is considered as an official language, and it is mainly in 83 countries they consider English language as an official language, and is widely spoken in 55 other countries. And 55 remaining countries, they widely pay more attention in speaking English. They consider English as an international language and they speak English. And here, where English is used and English is the language of. So when we look at all over why English language is considered as an international language, when we look here. So when we look at here, we see that English language is a international, considered international because it plays a major role in science, business, commerce, technology, aviation, shipping, international sport, rock and pop music, political communication. So these are the things. Okay, so when everything comes under this category. So when we look at this category, we can easily find it out, and we can well know that English is considered as international language because this language plays a major role on all these things: science, business, commerce, technology, aviation, shipping, international sport, rock and pop music, political communication. Okay, these are things. And next year, okay, English is considered international language. Why? Nowadays, English has become an international language. Now, the recent word, it is considered one of the most important international language. Over 300 million people speak it as a mother tongue. So 300 million people, they speak English language as a mother tongue. As for me, I learned English from 8 years old. This language helps me very much to speak free with people from all over the world, make new friends and participate in international contests. Okay, so a particular man has shared his speech that he has learned for 8 years of age, he has learned English, and it helps him a lot. He just to share his experience. He says that this English language, it helps him very much to speak free with people all over the world, and we can make new friends and participate in international contests. So many of them will have a sports spirit. Many of them are sportsmanship. So they have a lot of opportunities, okay, to take part in the international sports and contests or whatever it may be. For that, English is more important because the particular contest will be taken place in international, all world international contest. So if you want, if the people, the students or the children, whoever, if they are interested to take part in the international contest, English is more important because English language is considered as international language. So here, 300 million people speak it as a mother tongue. So that's why here English is an international language. Okay, so here what happened? English is considered as international language because we all know that English is more important, and for many reasons that makes English the most important language in the world. And here English is important. More the internet sites are in English, and we can see the other language sites give an option to translate English. A lot of information we'll find here written in English. So when we go anywhere, so nowadays we can see a lot of informations wherever we go, it is only written in English. We can find all the informations, all the rules and the principles and everything, they're placed only in English language. So if we don't understand the particular language, or if we are not well versed in international language, that is English language, we will not just follow actually what they're trying to say. So everywhere, wherever we go, everywhere, English is kept as one of the first language, and all the instructions and informations, everything is placed in English language. And here, the English, for one, we can see that if we understand and communicate in English, it will be very easy for us while traveling, and we can get help around the world. As I said already, when we learn English, it is easy for us to travel all over the world, because we can see majority of the people, they speak English language all over the world. When you have an opportunity to travel to different parts of the world, if you are well versed and if you have a very good English language, you can easily communicate with other people, and you can just be more comfortable in any parts of the world. Only then, if you don't have, if you are well versed in English. Many companies and government companies hire people who are good readers and writers and can speak English very well. When we nowadays, when we just look at around, you can see many companies and government, they prefer for the people who are good in English. If they find they are very good in English, only that kind of people are given job opportunities, and they are given the first place. Okay, they find that they should have a very good English readers and have to be very good English writers, and they speak very well. It means three. They have to read, write, and speak. If they have these three skills, if they develop the three skills in English language, surely they'll have a lot of opportunity. And one of the most international language in English, it is from the requirements from studying abroad, and the textbooks are almost in English. Okay, as I said already, when we go for the higher education, all the books, all the syllabus, everything is in English, and only if you know English, we can just proceed further. Okay, so for that reason, you have to just learn English for the have a further higher education, and if you want to have a, for example, if you want to attain a PhD degree, English is more important. Okay, unless you don't know English language, you cannot complete PhD degree. That is one of the first qualification where to complete the doctorate degree. Doctorate degree is not an easy thing to achieve it unless you don't have the English language. It is English speaking. So if you have that, you can easily complete a PhD degree, and you can easily it is more helpful for them. The writer of the article wants to shed the lights on how to improve English skills. Students should differentiate the textbooks language real English. Always the students should have the difference between the textbooks and the other books. They should have the differentiate. Then only they can find how far English is different from each other. The writer compared between the use of English and Arabic, how to get fluent English language speaking, explain the tips for it. Okay, here we have to just whenever we have time, we can just memorize some single word, and you can make phrases among yourself. So that helps you to have international language, develop your international language, that is English. So English on the whole, it is considered international language because only then you can get a very good job in abroad. Wherever you're appointed, you can easily promote yourself. You don't need to hesitate, or you don't need to move backward. You can just proceed, because many opportunities comes on your way, and you can make use of the opportunity if you are well versed with to develop your communication skill, English language. That's the reason English is considered as an international language. As I said, major parts of the world, they use English as the first language. And that's the reason always English is considered as international language. None other languages are considered, or none other languages are not given more importance like English, because only English everywhere, each and every place, as I said you already, it becomes part and parcel of the life. Everyone must learn to speak in English, because nowadays English is considered as an international language. And let's practice well, and feel that accept that English is one of the international language, and put more effort to learn English, and feel that English is an international language, and consider English as an international language, and have a more interest in learning, and being well versed in develop communication skill, and be the topper in speaking a very good English. Then everyone can feel that English is international language. Even our country also can consider English as the first language, and then speak very well and move forward. Okay, that's about English as an international language. Thank you.